obviously we talked about the skill you have offensively, and he's sort of in that frame that another guy who can shoot from three and do all these odd things.
I mean, yeah, he's 7'5", and he's very talented. So, for us, we're gonna have to do a good job of executing our defensive game plan and offensively as well. So, everything's for us is about execution. I think that's what's made us really good recently playing basketball. Is our execution. So we just got to go out there and find a way to do that for 48 minutes.
Standing in the back.
Kat, I just asked Jalen, this is the biggest Knicks Spurs game since the 99 finals. You're a New York, New Jersey guy. You were around. You were young, but you were around.
I did just bring that up, too.
So Jalen went 4 for 5. Could you name the starting lineup the last time the Knicks were in the finals?
Sprewell and Tim Duncan were on the shirt. I know that.
Well, Timmy was on the Spurs.
Yeah. Marbury.
Nope.
No?
No.
Really?
He's early 2000s.
Tim.
Spree was the shooting guard.
Yeah. I would take a guess at that.
Point guard was Heisman Trophy winner. Number 21.
No. Red Florida State, right?
Yes, sir. Come on,
his name.
CW.
Oh, Charlie Ward.
Yes.
Charlie Ward, Latrell Sprewell.
Small forwards in the front office.
Our small Allen Houston.
Yes.
And
power forward, former number 1 pick. In 91.
You feel like I should know that, right?
You would know him though if I said his name.
It's not Tim Thomas, but it's
crazy 4-point play against the Pacers in 99.
I feel bad because I don't.
LJ,
Larry Johnson.
Yes, sir. And he was the center. Rounded out.
I mean, obviously it's not Ewing, but Tyson Chandler. No, not Tyson. That's two. That's too
early.
Yeah.
Who backed up Pet? Former number 2 pick to the Raptors in 96.
Oak? Not Oak.
No. UMass legend.
Oh, Marcus Camby.
Yes, sir.
Shout out John Calipari.
Great job.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Right here in the front.
That was a long question, huh? It just ruined the whole press conference. Huh?
That was a quiz.
Now the Spurs starting lineup. No.
Oh, shit. Manu, Toby, Tim. There you go.
This early in the year, and early in Mike's tenure, just what would winning something, winning a trophy and having a tangible sign of success, mean so early in his Knicks tenure? Or what would that represent?
I think the cup is big for us just for the energy it brings to our team, to have the opportunity, one, to win it, and, God bless we are to win it, do our part. I think it brings great energy to the team, a great mojo to the team, and it also brings that feeling of winning. It's when you, no matter if it's the cup, NBA Finals, winning anything, winning any game, when you get that feeling of winning, it's addictive. And obviously, I want us to have that mindset where we're addicted to the next championship. If we could win this one, so I think this is a great start for us to understand the standards needed to win at a high level, at a championship level, and also giving us that feeling of, there's nothing better than the belief when you could do something. And I think this will be a great start for us.
Over in your left.
Kat, your second year, Mike's first year, all the things. What's been an unsung element that has allowed this team to have this much success when you look at how potent you guys have been offensively?
I think it just falls down to the locker room, all those guys in that locker room willing to sacrifice and do whatever it takes to win. I think our team last year showed that in the playoffs when, it wasn't just one person, but a collective group of guys who were willing to make that one play needed to win the game, whether it was Mikal with a steal, obviously Jalen being the clutch player of the year, making the shot. OG dives on the floor for a loose ball. Mitchell Robinson gets the key offensive rebound. Deuce McBride, full court press, gets a steal that one takes time off the game, but two gives us a chance to score and puts us in a better position. Landry Shamet, Cameron Payne, you could go down the list about, all the people who's really impacted winning for us the last year. And I think, this team this year has the same philosophy. Whatever it takes to win, we'll do.
Standing on your left.
Hey, Charlie from Amazon Prime Latin America. So, Kat, I want to know.
Shout out to the Amazon Jordan Woods shirt, what I'm trying to say.
We want to know, being Dominican, and also David Jones Garcia being a Dominican, French players from the squads. I want to know, this is a celebration. This is a fiesta for us, right?
Yeah.
So what does it take to celebrate the NBA Cup and become a champion? What do you need to become an NBA Cup champion?
I think it's, you bring up the Dominican Republic and our team there. I think just like in the World Cup, I always preached to our guys was about execution. And if I have, in my experience playing basketball at this level, it's always been about the word execution. When you get to the finals, when you get to the playoffs and the conference finals, it's about who's willing to execute at a higher level and more consistently for 48 minutes. And that's why you hear so many coaches when you are on Amazon, they have that footage and stuff that they're always talking about executing, who's going to do it for longer, 48 minutes. And I think for us to win this, this cup, we're going to have to go out tomorrow, execute at a high level, and not only at that, and stay at that level for, a longer time than the Spurs. And that's what it's going to take. And it's going to take us to do whatever it takes to win. And like you said, it's a celebration for Latin America too, to have so many people on this big stage, especially Dominicans, let alone two of us going out there and doing what we do best. So, it's a bunch of fun. I'm super excited that Latin America gets to get represented tomorrow, and hopefully the show's great.
Just one more question to add to that. There's a ton of Latin American talent coming forward. Karim Lopez probably a lottery pick next year.
Yeah.
Any advice you would give yourself whenever you were about to get to that draft pick?
Just keep your head down and stay focused on the task at hand. Take care of the present. And be willing to sacrifice whatever it is, whether it's that fun night out or a time with your friends to see your dream come true. And for me, when I was coming into the NBA draft and going through the process, I was just so proud to represent my Dominican roots through the process, and then also understood that making it to the NBA was the cool part, but staying in the NBA would be the hardest part of them all. So 11 years in, I still feel I'm finding success at this level, and I'm still blessed and bewildered that I'm still even in the NBA. But just so honored that I get this, like you said, get to be up here at this stage at a championship game for the NBA Cup, speaking to the next generation about the experiences I've had.
Last two quick questions, Rachel and Tim.
Hey. Just want to know what the process of sort of working with a new coach from the start of the season, new offense, and sort of how that has gone now that we're about a third of the way mark, how that adjustment went for you kind of beat by beat?
Well, fortunately, I've had a lot of experience in it, unfortunately. And in doing, and going through that process so many times, I've always known that I got to control the man in the mirror first, and I have to be my best version so that when I come to the coach and we're building our relationship and we're going through the growing pains of learning, how to work with each other, that I'm presenting my best version. So we're working with a good foundation. And I think for me, that's always been the focus, make sure that I'm putting the work in and make sure that I'm keeping a great positive mindset, and I'm letting that not only, push the relationship between me and the coach forward, but also bring great energy to our locker room for all of us that are trying to build that relationship with the coach, and try to make it a very inviting environment, and also an environment that is okay with questions being asked so that we can all grow together.
Tim, last question.
Kat, to go back to the Dominican/international theme for a second, what do you, with voting about to start and all that, what do you think of the U.S. versus world all-star format?
Yeah, we brought the Olympics over here. Nah, just jokes. I think it's cool. I think it's gonna be fun. I think that I go back to the rookie sophomore game when it became a USA versus world game, and I thought that fans really enjoyed that. I had fun playing in that game. I don't know how I ended up on Team USA. We'll talk to Adam on that part. But I don't know. I mean, Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know?
I have no idea.
Do you get to have any say?
I don't believe so. But you know, I think it's gonna be fun, and I think that it also shows the growth of the NBA. You know, to have such an international presence now in the NBA, and it shows that the game is truly global, and the NBA brand's global, and we truly have the best players in the whole entire world being represented by whatever country and how far it may be from America, that they're still being recognized by NBA organizations and talent and the scouts, and being brought here to NBA to showcase their talents to the world. And I'm also really happy that their countries get to be represented on a big stage like that in February.
Thank you.
Yeah.